You're watching the Eternal Tournament Series.
Hey, Counterbob, guess what?
What?
We're back.
Oh no.
We've got a super exciting matchup. It might take a little bit of time, but very, very exciting. We've got Thundershot on TJP Control. Then we've got Angrychicken on TJP Control. Angrychicken busting out the Visage. We're going to get to see Visage, Stronghold's Visage versus TJP. I'm super excited. What are your feelings? How are you feeling about this?
It's definitely two interesting decks. I do feel it may be in Angrychicken's favor. He just has a ton of removal and just a lot of control compared to the TJP control list by Thundershot. I've seen this card play TJP Rage Incarnate in more of the standard. What is this called? Aggro decks, where they push out a lot of damage and then they play it for free or for cheap. But this is more of a control list where you're just trying to, I guess they're trying to push through torches, rock slides, mortars, and then make it free. You have Flame Stoker. You play Northwind Herald for free. So it's definitely a different take on this card and this style of deck. I don't think it's going to be too effective versus a deck with Stronghold Visage.
Okay. Well, and they are 1-1, so Thundershot has put a win under their belt. Also, important to note, we've already seen the meme is strong today. So I'll go with TJP, which should mean that Angrychicken will win. But you know what, Thundershot, I got you. Yeah. But it looks like our players did resolve their mulligans. So I think we're going to be starting the match here pretty soon as we see Thundershot immediately shoot out a seat of fury into Seek Power. So now Angrychicken knows that there's at least 2 sigils in Thundershot's hand, one from the Seek Power and one from enabling that seat to become non-depleted. Angrychicken drawing in Eileen's favor for the turn and just playing a seat of order for themselves.
I love these style of decks that Angrychicken brought, where your only creature is the 4 Desert Marshal. I remember playing decks like this back in my Magic days, where you have 1, 2 maybe creatures, so your opponent's deck with tons of removal, those are just dead cards against you. So that's another advantage this style of deck can have.
Yeah, for sure. And then so Angrychicken firing off that Eileen's favor, getting that Aegis, getting another Primal Sigil out of their hand. Thundershot immediately firing back with a Caleb's favor, popping the Aegis, so the damage doesn't go through. But we did get another fire source into Thundershot's hand. Thundershot drawing a seat of wisdom for the turn into that Trailblaze, getting a second Channel of the Tempest from that, shipping the turn back over to Thundershot. Thundershot drawing an Echo card, which I'm assuming is that unstable form.
It can be interesting. Like Staff of Stories is a very good card. It's one of my favorite cards. But it's interesting in this matchup where it can be popped fairly easily between all of the burn that Thundershot is running. So it may not be the best at this moment.
Yeah, however, the Stronghold's Visage is going to be adding some power to it each turn, so it might be able to get through. Oh, there's Flame Stoker.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Can I change my mind?
No. That is so incredibly exciting. And, of course, this Jotun Hurler didn't get the got in attacking down, putting Angrychicken down to 22. It's only really doing 2 points of damage a turn thanks to that Stronghold's Visage. But now Thundershot's swinging 9 every turn. There is a Desert Marshal. I'd love to see that come down and silence the Infernus, so that way at 5/5 stays around. Probably won't see that. We are going to see it levitate onto the Jotun Hurler, giving it flying, really just getting in there for that draw. And Angrychicken dropping down to 14. They'll be back up to 15 with an armor next turn. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
there's an unstable form. That's pretty big.
That's pretty cheeky. That's an interesting play with makes it stick around.
Oh, I am so excited by that because now we have a 5/3 flyer. Next turn, there's going to be 5 points of damage in the air, 5 points of overwhelm on the ground, and then just a 4/4 beater. Yeah. Desert Marshal gets in, can silence the 5/3.
Yeah, I think
Ooh.
I think you may want to double Desert Marshal. You stop the Overwhelm, so you can block that, and then you stop the Flyer as well.
Well, stopping the Overwhelm leaves an additional 5/5 on the board.
Ah, true.
So yeah, so I think you have to take the 5 points of damage there, chump block the other two, and then hope that you pull a Leave a Witness or Harsh Rule off the top for next turn.
He has the unstable form.
Goodness! Just the Obliterate Thundershot. Oh.
Unstable form does have Echo, so we did know that was in his hand. Even though we couldn't see his hand on the broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful game. I'm so happy for Thundershot.
It surprised me on how quickly, like, it started off a little slow, didn't play anything till the Jotun, but then it just kept going. It didn't stop.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, like a 4/4 beater seems fine against Angrychicken. It's gonna, like, especially one that's already served its fate value, right? And you've already gotten the snowball off of it. Because you're either gonna have to waste a Vanquish or an Eileen's Choice. Eileen's Choice, I'm sure Thundershot would be happy to see go.
He does have 2 lightning strikes.
That is true too. So I guess actually, all right. So Angrychicken had a ton of answers, just didn't see any of them.
Yes.
And it looks like they get some even more answers with 3 permafrosts in the board, an additional Vanquish. I don't think we're going to be seeing. Well, we actually might see. We might see Vision, additional Vision of Austerity coming in, try to battle those Flame Stokers. Rain of Frogs is a possibility.
No way to deal with Flame Stoker, perhaps to knock itself.
Yes, or the Northwind Heralds, or any number of other cards that we have floating around in Thundershot's list. I mean, it's just just Rain of Frogs is there to disassemble combo. So, but yeah, overall, I do agree. I still think Angrychicken's favored. However, I'm still rooting for Thundershot.
Yeah, it seems like at face value, Angrychicken definitely has the advantage, but with draws like that, it can just overpower you with in terms of power level on the cards. It's hard to deal with the Flame Stoker because you need to deal with it almost immediately, especially when he's packing stuff like Unstable Form.
Yeah, for sure. And that's such a dirty little trick there. Get the Infernus in play, Unstable Form it into a 6-drop, just get to keep it around willy-nilly. Oh, it's so exciting.
Just looking at the list, I was like, oh, okay, Unstable Form, that's kind of odd. I see. And then when he did that, I was like, oh, I get it now. He's smarter than me.
As a big proponent of Flame Stoker, though, kind of wish there were more of those, especially like in a matchup like this where you just want as many as you can possibly get.
Yeah, it's very good against the Harsh Rule decks. Harsh Rule just doesn't do anything against it.
All right, it looks like we will have a hand cam for this next matchup as well, as it seems like Thundershot was able to. Yep. All right, so we were able to fix the connection issue that we did have with Thundershot. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get to see. Okay. Exactly what Thundershot is sideboarding.
One Rain of Frogs.
Bringing in an extra Rain of Frogs. It looks like getting a few Caleb's Choices.
I love that card.
In there. Oh, I think it's I think especially as a sideboard card, absolutely excellent. Very, very, very good.
Again, who wouldn't think I would like a card that negates spells?
Are you a big control player normally? I know you mentioned like Feln aggro, so I didn't necessarily.
Well, just in terms of coming from Magic and my name being Counterbob.
I
actually got it from way back when.
Oh, I was thinking Counter-Strike, but no, that makes way more sense. Yeah. All right. Just put a Bob in play, draw a few cards.
Yeah. At my local store way back when, like a decade ago. Didn't really know anybody at first. I was just playing like this blue control deck, just countering. I had like every counter spell ever in the deck. And this one guy just started calling me Counterbob. It's like, oh yeah, this guy plays all of the blue counter spells, and yeah, Counterbob over there. So it just kind of stuck, and I've just ridden with it.
Well, that's how all the best nicknames. Just like I don't know, there's this guy named Mansu, but everybody keeps calling him Manu S. And yeah, so it's amazing how those types of nicknames come about. But it looks like our players are getting ready. Or no, maybe a few more last minute changes.
Yeah, he's been back and forth. I saw him go up to 4 Rain of Frogs, back down to 3. A lot of back and forth. Unexpected results, looks like, Sin.
Okay. Oh, man. He didn't bring the Knucklebones in, did he? Please, scroll down just a little bit more.
Just because Knucklebones is a fun card to watch.
Yeah, that's literally. I just want to see what random nonsense can come off the top. Oh no, Knucklebones is not in. Sad day. Actually, I'm trying to think, like, what matchups do you want Knucklebones in?
I don't know.
You don't like. You have the 3 Lightning Storms in the board, but it's not like you're going to be like. I don't know. I feel like with Knucklebones, you want something that's going to at least be able to clear up the board before you play it.
Yeah, it's mostly you see it with decks with like Harsh Rule and stuff. So you can Harsh Rule, clear the board, play Knucklebones, and have a fresh start at it.
Yeah, so definitely interesting there. It looks like we should be jumping into a game. Both players, I guess, taking a little bit of extra time to sideboard. Again, neither one of these decks I would call traditional. So it makes a ton of sense that they might need a little bit more time trying to figure out what their sideboard plans are. Like, especially looking at Thundershot's list, like, I really don't know if you're bringing in the additional Vision of Austerity. They just seem like I would bring in the Rain of Frogs over them. The Vision of Austerity just seem with only 2 copies of Flamestoker in Thundershot's deck, it might just be a little bit of overkill. It does look like we are getting into match now. So we'll dive in there for everybody. And players should be starting. It looks like mulligans have been resolved. Neither player sitting on amazing things.
3 channels. That's not good.
No. And only 2 primal sources at this point. Thundershot, though, Thundershot's not doing anything. Ooh, Wisdom of the Elders, fantastic draw for Angrychicken. Going to let them hopefully draw a little bit more action coming up in the next turn. That Sindok being drawn for Thundershot, not going to do a whole lot given this current board.
Yeah, there's not much Thundershot could do. If he draws another torch, he can fire up 2 torches, play
Rain of
Herald. But...
This Rain of Frogs is going to be absolutely insane.
Oh boy!
Wow!
So this turn,
all right. Eileen's
choice hit channel.
Eileen's favor off the top, though, getting that Aegis to protect Angrychicken, huge.
Oh wow! Pop it with the torch.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and a second Rain of Frogs. This is going to be
Looking at the list, the only win conditions I really see are Channel and Sword, and they're both going to get hit by Rain. I don't know how Chicken's going to win this game.
Milling. You're going to have to fatigue, especially since this Stronghold Visage has already been put into play. So Angrychicken's just going to sit here. Oh, my. Oh,
he's going to win with Frogs. The 1-1 Frog victory.
You joke, but that might, given Thundershot's hand, that might be a legitimate route to victory.
Wow. Unexpected results. He's just eating away at Chicken's deck.
Not entirely sure what you're hitting with that. What would be... Maybe the Harsh Rules, maybe the Wisdom of Elders, maybe the rest of the Stronghold Visages?
Possibly the Visages. Looking at the list, there's nothing else that's really gonna. He hits his own Rain.
Okay, and I looking there. It looks like Angrychicken did bring in all of the Visions of Austerity.
Yes,
so they're up to 3. Still interesting. I still think I would have rather had 4 Rain of Frogs over 3 Visions of Austerity. But,
yeah, maybe it's just fearing he got beat by the Flamestoker last game. Didn't want to get beat by it once more.
You have access to deck list though, so you know there's only 2 copies of the Flamestoker in there. Angrychicken though, an amazing player, so not gonna question his choices too much. But yeah, definitely a little bit of a head scratcher for me.
Yep. Yeah, and looking at Thundershot's hands, like you said earlier, he's stuck on the 4 power. That's a handful of nothing, and it's just getting beat down by frogs.
Yeah, this is interesting because you can't. You got to wonder. You can't imagine that Thundershot brought in the lightning storms, which would be a great answer here. Looking at the please don't unstable former.
This doesn't make sense.
You Thundershot, you crazy. Oh no, actually it does because it's turning on his Herald, so he's gonna be able to play the Herald, and then actually now have blockers. However, getting that cult aspirant is backbreaking because it's just going to gain a life. You're gaining a life every turn, so it's just going to be an overwhelmed unit that's just growing bigger day by day. We do see the 3 fire influence now to be able to play the Flamestoker that's in Thundershot's hand. So we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. But starting next turn, this cold aspirant's going to be smacking, and it's going to be smacking pretty hard. But I guess the obliterate can come down to answer the cold aspirant, which would be ideal.
Yeah, to the face. Oh, because you can play a freeze and duck.
Okay, sure. Oh, 2
times 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, I might be able to outrace that cold aspirant there.
He does have harsh rule.
Yeah.
I don't know how he wins the game after that, but
yeah. Thundershot is tapped out. If Thundershot does have the ability to untap, they will have Caleb's choice for the harsh rule. So I can't imagine that harsh rule is actually going to be sticking around too terribly much.
Nope.
We did see
they let him.
Yeah, and we do see an unstable form here going up. Wow.
When you got it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm trying to think what other there are a couple 10 drops now, right?
Are there?
You have Spirit is, or is it Spirit more than 10? Spirit is 12. Okay, Scourge is the only 10 drop. Okay, got confirmation on that.
That is true.
All right, so I guess that was kind of guaranteed. However, this cold aspirant still needs to be answered. There is the other unstable form in hand to be able to answer the cold aspirant, make it into kind of a non-threatening 2/2 or 2-drop rather. And now a harsh rule is unlocked, but I don't know if that's what you want to do here.
Yeah, I don't know if you play the Desert Marshal then, because he has the other unstable form to just transfer the other Sindok into.
Yes.
I think you wait till the end of the turn to play that, so then you can untap harsh rule.
Yeah. But I don't think harsh rule is that great here, right? What is harsh rule actually doing?
Yeah, it doesn't do much except for get rid of an 8/8 and a 7/4. There's nothing in Chicken's deck that does much of anything.
That
is only Caleb's choice.
Okay. So now we might see the. Yeah, I actually would have really liked that on the flyer, right? Because that's you're getting hit for 10 a turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nope. We're just gonna go into another fraud.
Well, I like him doing that before attacks to prevent Eileen's choice.
I don't know. I probably would have done it after attacks. There haven't really been any sort of pauses, right?
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
But when you're this far ahead, every precaution, he knows. Yeah, oof. He knows there's nothing really to be done.
Wow. All right. Well, that was.
This time I was very wrong.
Yeah. Well, Thundershot, congratulations, taking it down. Angrychicken, just not able to have enough answers there. Yeah. So I don't know.
I spoke earlier about loving decks that, play a limited win con, but when you get Rain of Frogs twice, it can hurt.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that was definitely, yeah. I mean, the 2 Rain of Frogs coming down from Thundershot. Almost was Thundershot's downdoing, but or undoing, downfall, downdoing. We'll do that. Fine. It's too phrase. It's fine. I don't speak English. But yeah, just completely neutering Angrychicken's deck. The Vision to Austerity might have been good there, but it was, it's kind of Murder She Wrote for quite a bit there.
Yeah. Plus, he had the unexpected results, so he had just three different ways
Yep.
where he just took away effective cards from the matchup.
Very much so. But yeah, so I don't believe we have any sort of backup, so we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with round 4 soon. Yeah, round 4.
Round 4.
So thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly.